Okay guys, so you think about buying a ultra-wide gaming monitor or some sort of monitor for productivity. I think you like this video. So this thing is a 49-inch Samsung curved monitor. It's the G9, as you can see. So we're on the Samsung website. I bought this because I wanted something a little bit bigger, but I didn't want the two screens. I had actually three screens. I tried two first, and I could never get the colors the same on each monitor. One was slightly different. Even though they're exactly the same, I bought three exactly the same monitors. Anyhow, decided to go down this route. Mainly, what pushed me over the edge to get this was the price drop. Sorry about the noise. I'm just moving my headphones. The price drop. Got this from Amazon. Paid $999 or $949 or something like that, and I think it's still about the same price. So let's go over the specs. That's the reason I bought it, for gaming really, but I do need it for productivity and stuff. So it's a QHD 240 Hz. The other monitor I was using was a 34-inch AOC, lovely monitor, really nice, 144 Hertz, jumping up to 240, massive. I would say if you don't run it at 240, you're missing out loads, because if I move that now, hold on, let me just make that a bit smaller so I can you see? I don't know what you can see, but that's actually in 240 now. You can read that. So in 144 that will be blurred, and that's actually huge. I'll just show you the full size of the monitor. So you've literally got to turn your head a little bit to see the icons on the left and the icons on the right. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use desktop and things. I've just stuck this image up there. Right, so specs wise, so it's a 5120 by 1440p, where the other one was 32 something by 1440p, so the same height, just stretched out longer. Now this is 49-inch. Because of the curvature, which is a 1000R curvature, it doesn't feel as big as you'd expect, because obviously it's curved, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'll put some footage up as well. So there's a 1000R HDR VA panel. Response time is 1 millisecond, fantastic, up to 240 Hz if your graphics card and your system can push it. I'm using AMD. I'm using what am I using? AMD RX 7900 XTX, which is a beast of a card, and it has no problems at all running any games with this. HDMI, DisplayPort, USB hub. There's a couple of USBs at the back, headphones jack on the back. It's got some lighting we'll talk about. There's a nice picture of it there. We'll just go through some of these pictures from the front, from the back. It looks really futuristic, like Star Warsy type of thing. It just reminds me of it, something like that, with the colors and everything. It's got infinity lighting, which on that picture actually shows you. There's a bit of video coming up. The stand itself is pretty good. Now I don't have a desk, so I had to like get a bit creative. I've got mine for flight sims really and other games, but there's no desk here, so I've had to weld up some something to hold the mount, so like under here, and I'll show you that in another bit of video. Doesn't really show you the curve properly. Let's go down to this bit of footage here. So there's the 1000 curve, QLED, quantum dot, 240 Hz max, G-Sync or FreeSync. I'll just play that for a second to show you the lighting. Pretty cool. I really love the look of it. This panel clips on, all your cables come plug in, and then they come through there, go through there, down. This is actually a little hanger. Don't think anyone's going to use it. Actually got to stretch over, you can't get to it really. It would have been best if it was like, well, not there really. So the cables come out the bottom and nice and neat. I haven't got mine put on. I haven't even got this on. I don't really need it on. So there's some of the features. That's what it looks like. It's got that 1000 curve, which is supposed to be the same as your eyeball, same type of thing. So it just feels more natural when I'm looking around. Yeah, infinity core lighting, which you can change. You can't really see it. So I'd rather have it than not have it, because it looks cool when you go behind and you're messing about and things. And you can change the colour. And this will show you the curvature a bit more. Look at that curvature there. I really like the fact that it's thick as well. I don't like it when it's too thin, because something this big, you want a bit of depth to it to support itself. I don't like it too thin. Some of the OLED ones, I nearly bought the OLED one, which should be better, but it's only as wide as this. I actually like this extra support, so I was a bit put off by the thickness of the OLED one. Anyhow, here's a better one. The last monitor, the 32-inch monitor I had, was 1800R, and then this one's 1000. Believe me, it's not too much curve. I thought it might be too much, but it isn't. It's just, you get used to it in like 10 minutes. I was used to it. I was like, wow. And now I couldn't go back. It's been about a month. So there's a quantum dot. So you got all these light sources, which is illuminating like different areas. I don't know how many of these you can find out, but 1000R, HDR 1000 and HDR 10 plus. Never used it, but it's there if you need to. It makes things more vibrant. Some games don't allow it. There's the resolution, and it's equivalent to two 27-inch high definition monitors, QHD monitors. Infinity lighting core. What more can I say? There's a little nice picture of it, a little bit of a video. It'd be nice if it was like you could like have a brighter, like so have a setting where it goes really bright, so it could illuminate some of the wall, but you don't see much. Sits on your desk like this. Like I say, I haven't got a table, so I've had to make something up. It sits on top of my pedals, my flight pedals, which I'll show you. It's a bit iffy, but now I've done it, it's rock solid. I'll show you that. There's the curvature. That's a nice picture. And there's some other pictures of the G9. Difference, response time, and so on. Off and on, screen tearing. I have that off. I just use the FreeSync. Picture in picture, or picture by picture. So you can do multiple pictures. You can have split into two. So if you're recording like from OBS, like I am, you could have it at the side and still only see the one. So picture by picture. I can't show you the on-screen display because it doesn't show up in the recording, but you can do this type of thing. Picture by picture. You could have OBS recording whatever, recording a game, and you can see what you're recording. Where now I haven't got this set up, I have to open OBS like that, and now you can see me OBS and everything, and then I just close that down, but it's still recording. But you could have it like this and only do the recording on that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, looks pretty cool. I love it. It's there's some more specs: aspect ratio, that brightness, the contrast ratio, and so on. As any more, there's some more specs down here. So yeah, it tells you the full actual size in millimeters, screen curvature, brightness, contrast ratio, dynamic range. Not an expert in all this, don't really care. All I know it's a fantastic screen. So what I'll do now is I'll put up a couple of games. So we'll close that down just to show you the screen. So if you open up like a web page, like there's my web page, and then you open up something else, you can have multiple screens next to each other, or you could do this type of thing. Open another one up, and then you can put them all into as you want. 3 of that there. Stick YouTube on there. Stick Amazon on there. Yeah, so and you've got like YouTube videos. So for how's that gone like that for? Yeah. So for multitasking, it's actually fantastic. So you've got enough space for doing everything you need. And if you're doing recordings, you can have the full screen. Games, fantastic. Let me just go back a little bit to my store. So there's Steam, and it just it's just like wow, all the games are just there. What's going to shine in Doom, things, fast-paced stuff. I mean, I actually love playing this. Helldivers at the minute. Red Dead is just like, oh wow, fantastic. I love playing Red Dead in this format. It's just so much, because it's such a nice looking game, the atmospheric, it's just brilliant. As well as I played DCS Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Sim as well. So for all these type of games, it's going to be great. Let us just pop into Helldivers and show you. Close that down. Actually, I don't need this running so big. And see how it looks for you. It might be a bit laggy because of OBS, but believe me, once OBS is not running, I couldn't actually go back now to anything else. Okay, Super Earth, Ministry of Truth. Thank you for your cooperation. Deviation. Yeah, Super Earth.
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity.
Yeah, it just looks like my street.
Liberty. Hi there. Democracy.
Yeah, I'm like that with my neighbors as well.
Of life. Oh,
hello.
hello. But freedom doesn't come from...
Holy crap!
Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now.
If you haven't played this game, guys,
You could be next.
get it, download, it's fantastic. It's a good laugh. 4-player.
Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
I've met so many friends around the world playing this game, and they're not toxic either. They're all helpful.
See exotic new life forms.
Yeah.
And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
Have you done your part?
Become a hero.
I've done my part.
Become a legend. Become a helldiver.
Hell yeah. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you found that useful. It's just my take on things. I've had this thing for about a good month now, maybe a bit more, and I use it every single day for gaming and for productivity. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, I use this now. I've got rid of all my other monitors. Well, I haven't got rid of them, I've still got them. I only use the one monitor. I did experiment with having another monitor at the side of it, but I didn't want to have the graphics card working overtime, if that makes sense, because I like to have all my games bumped right up. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you the resolution in the menu. It doesn't come up on screen for some reason. I can see it, but you can't see it in the video. But anyway, if you've got any comments, drop them below, and I'll try to answer the questions. I actually love this. I recommend it. I bought out my own money. And it works great. 240 Hz. I'm so glad I bought that because I nearly got the one below that. And my recommendation is go for that extra bit of Hertz, because I might not need it all the time, but it's better for your eyes and everything. Anyway, guys, if you haven't left us a comment, drop a comment. And if you haven't subbed, drop us a sub. Really struggling to get this up, but get the things up. Any questions, leave below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.